Faisal.
Yeah, you want me to start? Yeah, of course. Yes, we are
No,
ready.
ma'am. Krishna will start.
Okay, shall I start? Evening, everyone, and very warm welcome to one and all present here. I am Krishna Roshan, librarian Kendriya Vidyalaya PSF Camp Chhavla, Delhi, a proud member of SLA, moderator of today's webinar. Thank you all for joining us this evening on SLA Webinar, How to Develop Own Library Curriculum. On the behalf of SLA team, I am privileged to welcome Madam Madhu Bhargava, President SLA, Mr. Faisal, General Secretary SLA, and all the technical team who are working behind to make this webinar a fruitful one. Now over to Ms. Madhu Bhargava, ma'am.
Good evening to everyone. It's so heartwarming to see you all. My heart really goes out to you. I always, whenever I get a chance to say that the core team behind this association, the very objective is to empower you people with such tools and skills that are not available to you, like, these are available to the teachers. Teachers get a lot of opportunities to do their professional development, and it's hard to see that around the world, particularly in India, librarians have few opportunities. So that was the basic reason that we thought of beginning with this association and helping out. Curriculum is one thing. When you speak of it, you only think of teaching. And librarians so far have kept them. I would say kept them in isolation. They are always working very hard. I am using the word hard. They are right from morning to evening, they are busy doing transactions and interactions with students, and class after class, timetables are full. And I think by the time they go home, they're really bogged down. So it's not that they're not working, but it's very important for all of us to know that we need to connect with school, what's happening in the classroom. If that doesn't happen, what happens is what librarians are doing, they're doing some standalone activities. They're doing book weeks, they're calling authors, okay, some competitions. These are activities, these are not instructions. So basically, library lessons have become some of you, I don't know, some of you have shared that you have done some kind of planning, that where you are doing, you are trying to teach, library skills and some other skills that are, perhaps
Ma'am is not audible.
Yeah, some technical glitch.
I think madam's connection window.
you submitted.
There is some technical glitch. Ma'am is trying to connect us again. Please bear with us. There's technical glitches there. Please participate, bear with us. She is shortly joining us.
So dear friends, we are waiting for Madhu ma'am. So in between, so you can start. You can do as per as instructed by Madhu ma'am. Okay. So as you know that this is a hands-on session and we have to do something. We have to prepare a document, a curriculum. Okay. So you can start with a Google Doc. You just go to your Google Drive and create a Google Doc as instructed already. Okay. So in between, before she joins, we can complete this task of creating the Google Doc. So I request everyone to go to their Google Drive and create a Google Doc. Okay. So you can put your name, you can rename that Google Doc with your name, then your school name. Okay, school's name also can be given. Okay. So because we need to evaluate your doc later, you have to share all these doc with the Padlet that will be circulated later. So in between, just create a doc and rename it with your school's name and your own name. Okay. So you may wait for the instructions from Madhu ma'am after this.
Yes, some of the participants already created their Google Doc.
Okay, great.
I request for one and all, please keep creating your Google Doc because the entire session will be based on that Google Doc itself. Please.
So thanks for your patience. Because yes, you know that these type of things will happen in between whenever we are doing these online sessions. Okay. So anyway, we have a lot of things to do in our hands. In between, if somebody wants to share something regarding this curriculum, you can do that also.
The curriculum is basically a roadmap and structure that helps librarian to work in a systematic way. I hope that this will be the right way to define a curriculum for the librarian. It helps us to structure the classroom activity in a systematic way, so that student get learn something in a very productive way.
Yeah. So I feel that we have to integrate the subject curriculum, the basic curriculum of our system, whether it is in CBSE or ICSE or IB schools. We have to integrate that curriculum with our library curriculum. So so far in KVs, you can see that library program we are doing. Annual library activity program is there, but it is not the curriculum based one. But anyway, we are doing a lot of activities under that. But how we can integrate all these activities with the curriculum, CBSE curriculum, that's the main point. So I think many others can also share some views on this curriculum integration. What we have done so far for the integration of subject topics or subject related themes with the library curriculum or library activities. So any ideas?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, ma'am has joined. Pooja ma'am.
Pooja is here.
Yeah, please.
Good afternoon to all. Sir, may I share my point?
Yeah, please go on.
सर जैसे करिकुलम की बात है तो फर्स्ट मंथ हम अप्रैल से शुरू करते हैं, बच्चों को ओरिएंटेशन करा देते हैं लाइब्रेरी में जितनी भी अपडेशन हुई है. तो अप्रैल मंथ में जो करिकुलम रहता है वो ओरिएंटेशन से रिलेटेड रहता है. नेक्स्ट मंथ में हम बुक्स और बुक्स के पार्ट और डिक्शनरी और जितने टाइप्स की लाइब्रेरी बुक होती है वो बता देते हैं. ये जनरल और मैं इंटीग्रेटेड ही बताऊंगी कि सब्जेक्ट से हम कैसे रिलेट करते हैं. और उसके नेक्स्ट में हम जैसे रीडिंग मंथ में या जुलाई के महीने में टाइप्स ऑफ लाइब्रेरी ले लेते हैं ताकि बच्चों को वास्ट नॉलेज हो कि कितने तरह की लाइब्रेरी होती हैं. और या फिर जो डिफरेंट टाइप्स की बुक हमने जो पढ़ाई थी उनको हम एक एक मंथ में कि डिक्शनरी कैसे होती है, हाउ टू यूज डिक्शनरी, इंसाइक्लोपीडियाज क्या होते हैं, ये तो लाइब्रेरी से रिलेटेड हम कर लेते हैं. अब अगर हम सब्जेक्ट टीचिंग से बात करें तो अगर हम बच्चों को डिक्शनरी यूज करना सिखा रहे हैं तो हम उनको कहीं ना कहीं इंग्लिश के सब्जेक्ट में हेल्प कर रहे हैं. और जैसे हमारे स्कूल के प्रोग्राम चलते हैं एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत, तो उनके अंडर अगर हम जो वॉल थीम आती है ना, वॉल डेकोरेशन थीम की, उन्हीं के बेस पे अगर हम क्विज बना के दे दें तो वो उनके करिकुलम का ही पार्ट हो जाता है. तो इस तरह से हम महीने दर महीने हम सिलेबस बना के हम मतलब मैंने कोशिश की है करिकुलम से जुड़ने की.
Thank you, Pooja ma'am. I think Madhu ma'am is.
Yeah, Madhu ma'am joined us. Madhu ma'am have joined us. Let's continue with this topic. So Madhu ma'am joined. Welcome again, ma'am. Welcome again.
You are muted, Madhuji.
Please unmute, ma'am. Unmute, unmute. Ma'am, please unmute. Madhu ma'am, please unmute.
Please unmute ma'am.
Madhu ma'am, please unmute. You are mute. Ma'am, your microphone is off. Please unmute.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I am sharing this Padlet link with you. Faisal, did you share it with them?
No, I'm just waiting for you. I have told them to create the document, Google Doc. So
Okay.
they already created the document. And yeah.
You can click on this Padlet link. You will see two documents in over here. One is the first one is a skill set. The three types of skills that a school expects that, or it's a choice I have given you. We will work on micro level of the curriculum today. Making a curriculum in 1 hour is not baby's task, okay? So this, what we are going to do to it today is a macro level, base, grassroots level curriculum you will make for yourself. You may be doing lots of things. You will see those skill set is mentioned over here. Can you please open it and see? The first document is skill set for developing library curriculum. You will have the freedom to choose any skill. You will connect what you do, your activity with the skill and then learning outcome. Just wait and see. You just open that document and then on your own systems, open one Google document. open the Google document and name it. Make a heading. Develop your own library curriculum. You will type in your school name in the header. Next line, library curriculum 2023-24. You may mention grades. It's because you may be taking classes with primary, middle, senior, or altogether all of them. So today you pick up one set. For example, if you can take up primary, if you're more inclined towards that, more of that you have to struggle, you struggle over there. Pick up primary grades 1 to 5 or grades 6 to 8, middle school, or 9 to 12. Choice is yours. We will pick up one segment of students. It's because their activities and what you do, their curriculum, everything is different from each other. So you pick up one segment, or if you want to take up all, well, you will keep continuing after the workshop also, and we will keep watching what you do. You mention the grades. Next action, insert table with 5 columns.
So on the Padlet, there is one document. Okay, develop your own library curriculum. Instructions are given there.
Insert table with 5 columns. First column is for month. Second, skill strategy that you will select. You may include workshop or activity. Third column for learning outcome.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, sorry for disturbing. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm not able to get about what you are saying. मैं लिंक क्लिक करने के बाद दो ही तरह का मिल रहा है, एक तो प्राइमरी इंस्ट्रक्शन और उसके ऊपर एक टेबल बनी हुई है जो ऑलरेडी भरी हुई है. एंड देन उसके बाद सीबीएसई और स्टेट के बोर्ड्स के बने हुए हैं, उसके अलावा तो कुछ नहीं है. यस, प्राइमरी इंस्ट्रक्शन खोली. यस, आई हैव, ये प्राइमरी इंस्ट्रक्शन है. सर यहाँ तो कोई लिंक नहीं है. सर ये डॉक्यूमेंट तो है ही, प्राइमरी इंस्ट्रक्शन खोली है मैंने. Yes.
So you have to open a Google Doc, then rename it with your school name and header. Then write library curriculum 2023-24. You can mention the grades as madam said. Then you have to create a table with 5 columns. First column month, second column skill, strategy or workshop activity. Then third column learning outcome, fourth one evidence, then fifth one resources. Table. Okay.
Sir, fifth column will be what? Excuse me, sir. Fifth column will be
resources. So you can see that I am
and the
sharing that document. Screen sharing is happening also. So just to see the screen share. see the parallel link insert box. Okay, just to click on the link. Those are getting it. Click on the link, then you can reach the Padlet, from where you will get these two documents. The first one is the skill sets, and second one is the instructions. Okay, so just to go through the instructions and find out what you have to do. Then madam will explain how to include everything in the final document. So after creating the table, you just wait. Okay, so after completing, means you can copy your Google Doc link on the Padlet itself. So different curriculums are already there. Curriculum systems are there. Just like you can see. Okay. There are CBSE state boards and IBA, IGCSE. So just go to your own system. Okay, then add your Google Doc link there itself. So I'm sharing this Padlet here itself. You can see there are first two documents, skill set for developing library curriculum, and second one, instructions. Okay, so just see the instructions first and then do according to that one. So if you are coming under CBSE, you just create the document, create the table, then the Google Doc link. Okay, here under the CBSE column.
Excuse me, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sir, how to upload it, that Google Doc? Can you please explain it again? On this plus sign below CBSE.
Yeah, on the Padlet you can see the
Okay.
plus sign. Okay, just click on the plus sign, then you will get a window. There you have to just copy paste your Google Doc link.
Okay, sir.
See, most of you are posting as anonymous
Yeah.
on top of the document. When you click on the plus sign, a new window will appear. You have to type in your name on that. Like Maithili, I can see her. She has typed her name. Please type your name on that. I will not be able to suggest you then when you are in the making. If I want to do some correction, I wouldn't know who has made this curriculum. Yeah, right now I can only see someone added a post. It should be your name.
To share the post, you have to just copy the Google Doc link. Okay, when you click on Google Doc, you can see on the share option. Like copy the public share with everyone option, then copy that link and share it on the Padlet. Click on the plus sign and include your name, school, etc. Suggested. Then just copy paste your link.
Good evening, sir. I'm Vandana.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry, I won't be able to do because I have a fractured right hand. So
It's
it's
okay. Okay, Faisal, mostly everybody has done, or they're still doing it.
Yes.
Okay. You please give me the share rights now. I am able to present.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir. I'm so sorry for interruption. Actually, I have a fractured right hand, so I won't be able to submit this Padlet thing. Is this okay? If I cannot, I will show it. This is my right hand. So I won't be able. I'm sorry.
No problem.
It's okay. Thank you so much.
Faisal, I have to share my presentation. I have clicked on the sign, share presentation, this arrow, upward arrow.
Share with that window your entire screen. And share the entire screen.
There is an option share or cancel. But share is not,
You will get
huh?
present options. 3% options will be there.
Share an application. Yeah, okay. Entire screen, a window, a tab.
If it is open, already open, you can mark it as a tab also. Otherwise, you just share your entire screen.
Meeta ma'am, please unmute. Meeta ma'am, kindly unmute your microphone. Thank you.
Shall I share any otherwise?
Hmm?
Shall I share?
I'm not able to share.
There is a tab
Showing
that
it.
is, you just click the link open. The Google Doc must be open. Then you can share.
It is open.
Yeah, then you
It
click
is
on a
open.
tab. Present a tab. Click on a tab. Okay, fine. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
That's fine, but this is not what I want.
Now from here you have to go to that presentation.
Okay.
There are two options. It is already there. You can click on the a tab option. Present a tab. Otherwise, you can share the entire screen as it is. Present a tab.
Please pardon me. I am very not very proficient in this. I share File Explorer, but this is. What if I share the link in the chat box? Faisal, you
I will
just
share.
share
Yeah,
the presentation. You have
it is
it.
with me. Yeah, I will share it. No issue.
Yeah, yeah, you share
One
that
second.
instead of wasting time. Just open it.
Yeah, fine. Yes.
So now what we will do is very briefly that why after all we want to do this curriculum thing. Curriculum is one thing that if you make, this is your own roadmap, your own way that you will decide how I'm going to move throughout the year. Not only that, how I'm going to move throughout the year, what is it that I'm going to achieve with this? Those things will be very clear to you. And end of the year, like you're going to begin your curriculum writing now. Can we move on? Next slide.
Yes.
So we will do three things in this session. One, essential elements of the library curriculum. Second, how do you make connections with the classrooms? Third, you will work on the framework. Actually, you have already started doing that. Since this step was last, it would have been very difficult to achieve it in the end of the workshop, right? So I worked backwards so that you have a document ready and you will start working on it soon. Next slide. So, why curriculum? Once again, it defines your role, who you are in this school. What difference do you make? Do you make any contribution to the learning of the students? You all will say, yes, we do. But how do you know you do it? How do you know? Okay, you say, I know my principal, everyone appreciates me. That's fun. Can you assess that? To what extent you have been able to contribute that learning experience to the students from your professional point of view? These are very complex and complicated questions, and you may not be able to answer. But yes, if you make a curriculum and end of the year, you will make your observations in writing. You will see, you will be able to analyze what, after all, you are doing in your school. You are given full time, isn't it? You are employed full time. You spend about 6 to 7 or 8 hours in a school with the students. You do that, but what is it you're doing in that time? Is something coming out of that time? Is the school, not the school, the students getting any benefit out of it? If yes, how do you measure it? Do you, if even if you say yes, I can measure it, is there an evidence that yes, you are able to do it? You will see that with the help of this, you will be able to do all this. That's the reason it's very important that you two all work on a curriculum. Teachers are like, they get, CBSE gives them ready-made curriculum. If you click on cbse.nic.in and you want to see the curriculum, there's grade wise, subject wise curriculums are given, learning outcomes are given. They have a ready food to eat. But here you don't have anything. There aren't any workshops, anything for you. But then how do you, in the end, most of the librarians are questioned that, and if any bad boss comes in, you say, after all, what you do? You only sit down, issue and return. I have heard with my own eye, in my with my own ears, that people went to South Africa and there it's a huge academy. I came to know the very prominent people coming and saying, librarian only sits behind the counter. She does nothing. It's only sometimes people come to her for issue and return. Well, whereas, you do lots of things, but how do you put them across the school, across the curriculum? That matters a lot. So we will not see, you will see the evidences and learning outcomes only if you don't put them on paper. How are you going to follow them? Right? So can we move on to next slide? Yes, one thing is very important. I would like to emphasize that the library curriculum, it is directly linked to your school curriculum, whether it is state, IB, IGCSE or CBSE. Library program is a very different thing. We run two things parallelly. One is library program, the other one is library curriculum. And if you differentiate and place it absolutely in a very strategic manner, you will see you will be very successful. Initially, it will be hard for you. You might think, where is the need for me when nobody is asking me? See, nobody will ask you. I just know Darsana posted one Facebook comment. Somebody, yesterday night only, somebody is saying, I'm feeling so bad. My school is not doing celebrating any librarian's day or anything. You know, they are celebrating this day and that day, but they are not celebrating librarian's day. Come on, who's going to do that? It's your department. You have to do it. You have to place it somewhere. Only then things will happen. Library program is different from curriculum, but it should complement the curriculum and the school curriculum as well. Can we move on to next? Today we are going to work only on library curriculum. You will observe, read, and then write. Your document is ready. But I'm going to show you samples. You have a look at it. How can you do it? And then you do it. I'm sure you listen to me. You are somewhat acquainted with the curriculum content, even if you are not. Okay, you can think of something from the activities that you're doing. Later on, you can repolish it. Next slide, Faisal. Okay. Padlet, you have already seen. I said there are three types of skills: library skills, then reading skills, and information literacy skills. There are three types of skills you have seen in that document. That is with you. You can consult it. This is for your reference. I have posted one. What are reading skills? Reading skills are being taught by English teachers as well. Somebody raised this question just now. I'm answering to that. English teachers are teaching reading skills. See, they are teaching right from the time children have come into school. And they are teaching them some strategies to read, for example, at this stage of time when they're in middle school or high school. When they're in primary school, they're teaching them phonics, they're teaching them how to make words and then sentences, and then how to read them, how to speak them, and how to write them, all this. But long time back in grade 6 and 7 and 8, they teach them skimming, scanning, inferring, these kind of things. But you are not going to do that. Like dictionary skills, somebody said, it's no point doing what is happening in the classroom. You're going to adopt strategies to improve what is happening in the classroom. We're not there to teach English. They are doing their job. So once you intervene over there in their area, there's going to be a problem. So this is a very different kind of design that I'm going to this role model of making a library curriculum that I am sharing with you. In this, you're your own boss. Yes, you connect with everybody in the school. I have given one link over here, reading skills. If you see, here is a link to British Council short course. This is for your convenience. You can do this course on your own. This is free. In this, you will know what is it that is taught in English lessons. Okay. We are not going to do this now. This is just for your reference, and you should know that what are skills, English or language. Not only English, but language skills. Can we move on? Okay. Faisal, can we share this link CBSE curriculum with everybody? I'm sharing this. I picked up this from internet. I simply put in keywords CBSE curriculum 23-24. So if you click on secondary curriculum, there are languages, main subjects. You can click on main subjects. Then go to science, social sciences. I'm going to show you one format the CBSE uses. There's a whole document over here. Your teacher tells you or not. The document is there. Okay, scroll down. We're going to delve on this. I'm just showing you the format. Look at the word rationale. Okay, we have used the word, we will use the word objectives and goals. You will also use the word rationale. Move on, please. Then next, learning objectives. Move on. Then over here you will see a little more down, Faisal. Down. You will see learning outcomes. And over here, can you see this? Suggestive teaching learning process, how this will be taught, like we have taken up activities, workshops, and strategies. Here they are saying suggestive teaching learning process, suggestive. The whole curriculum is suggestive. It's a framework. It doesn't force the teacher to adopt the same thing. You can do it according to your local requirements. Like your local, I am saying, I am giving you a framework. In that framework, you will design things, you will pick up a skill and then work on it and design its objectives, strategies, and learning outcomes. And you will decide now itself that what will be the learning outcome and what will be the evidences. How will you find out that the students have learned? If they have learned, how many do you have not learned? How many do you have learned to some extent? How many of them have fully learned? There has to be something that you must find out that we will place in our curriculum. If you scroll down, you will see to find these learning outcomes, there are assessments. There are two types of assessments. One are your continuous assessments that they keep doing along with that they do one unit and do an assessment and then another. And then in the end, I think it is summative assessment, if I am not wrong. Summative assessment is your final assessment, term-wise assessment. Okay, we go back. Faisal, we go back. This is for your reference and with you. We're going to develop something of the same kind. Now, I'm going to show you some real life examples that I have created over a period of time. What I'm going to share with you is a year's task. It is not developed like you are sitting and you will do it in 1 hour time. Something, somebody is giving you, okay, do this, and do this. Nobody has taught us. We have learned hard way from the teachers, from workshops, from travel, going to schools, and many other types of encounters we have come across. And it has evolved. Don't think that what I'm going to show you is the final thing. This year it is totally changed. It is becoming more complex. When we become more complex and short and more specific, you will see this is a mediocre kind of curriculum that I will show with you. I think all of you will be in a position to adopt it, or with changes you can modify it. Faisal, can we click on this read and research curriculum mapping?
Sorry, Miss Madhu.
I said that I'm asking Faisal, yes, to do this.
Yeah, it was not little.
Yes. Now you see, this I wrote in the last year. Okay. Can you read this? What are the goals of the read and research curriculum? I gave a name to my curriculum last year, read and research. It's because most of the time we are an IB school, we imbibe lots of research skills. In your case, if you don't require or if you don't, you should. It's very important skill for the students. All the students, those who go to universities after school, they are expected to have research process skills. They should know what's a research process. They are in a CBC school, they are at a disadvantage that they are not taught by the libraries, neither by the libraries nor by the teachers. Some your geography or science teachers, some of them do teach them, some steps of research, but they are generally at a disadvantage. When I speak with a university counselor, she says, Madhu, these children, those who come from CBSE background, they cannot do anything. When they're asked to write an essay based on their research, they are at a loss what to do. What do you mean by that? They only will copy and paste or write on their own. They do not know what's a research process. So I would highly recommend that if you are capable, you should pick up some of the research skills as well. We can have more workshops on that. I'm very happy to do that with you all. But do pick up some skills today, when out of that chart that I have given you, 3 types of skills, some months, you should pick up some research skills as well. Now, your task, once again, Right now, you will go back to the Google Doc. Now, this is going to be individual. What is or what are your goals this year? You're going to make the curriculum now. You can take the help of this, what I have written over here, but it would not be the same. It's because my curriculum, my school, my setup, my experience is totally different. But some of the things could help you, and you have your own experience, isn't it? You all are very proficient people. You also have things in your mind. So you set at least 5 goals right now, just now, in 5 minutes. You take the help of this, the document that I'm sharing with you, but write down 5 goals. Open your Google document now. Write individually 5 objectives or goals. Like I've seen, what are the goals of your library curriculum in 23-24? Now, I'll go and have a glass of water. I had to change my place. It's because internet was not working there. I'm just coming. Everyone, I will be able to see what you are doing.
Mr. Yadav, please mute your mic.
So, are you done? Hmm. I don't mind if you adopt some of them from here, connect with authors, technology. So you will complete 5 objectives and goals of this year. Then write another caption. How successful was your year 21-22? Many of you must have made some document. I have seen that. Right now, without looking into the strategies of measuring success and all, in your own way, in your own natural way, write down how successful was it. You see how I have written? Can we scroll down, Faisal? This was last year was mostly pandemic. We reopened the school in February. So I have written August 21 to January 22 was online.
Hmm.
Note down at least 5 achievements. You can add later on more. Presently, add 5. Whatever comes to your mind. That's immaterial. You can change it later. It's very important to know what you have achieved. Achievement is always positive. It will give you a good feeling to see, oh, you never documented this.
So 5 goals and 5 achievements.
Yes, 5 goals, 5 achievements. If we move down, Faisal, further. Now, a little up, little up, shortfalls. Uh, 1 minute. No. Yes. What shortfalls have you identified? In my case, tracking of non-performing students. I could not do that much because of online. You know, students would tell us something, do something, and submit something. Feeble collaboration with the teachers, very good collaboration did not happen. Then I gave fewer opportunities for independent reading or reading for pleasure. It was mainly guided or instructed. I identified these problems with my curriculum of last time. Mind you, this is last year. This year it is very different. And the
Neelam
next
ma'am, please mute.
question is, how can I make it better? These are all reflective questions. They make you think critically about yourself. You don't require anybody else to criticize you or evaluate you. You can do it yourself by putting in questions to yourself and by being honest.
The genuine
How can I make it better? So I wrote focus on learning outcomes. That means my focus on learning outcomes was not sufficient. Only then I didn't get the results or evidences. Individual attention to struggling readers. Now, how is that possible? That is next question. Then in my school, like I have adopted different strategies already. I have joined hands with the English language learning support department, and I already have had meetings. We have already identified weak students from our previous year's results. I have, you know, the heads of departments come to me to see my statistics. They come and sit with me. English department head comes and sits with me to see, after all, you know, how can we find out who are the weak students? It's very late by the time teachers identify the weak students. One assessment is already gone. So, but if we know, suppose students coming from 5 to 6, all the more difficult to find out. Everything seems so rosy, so good, but when students don't perform, it's a, you know, bell ringing for the teachers, right? So I am here in this school playing very important role, that ELL department, where they cull out SEN students, they cull out students with attention deficit, students who whose mother tongue is something else. They can't read and speak in English. They have come from different countries. Say people from Ghana, they are here, their mother tongue is French. So suddenly they land up in English, they don't understand English. So it's a big problem for them. Same people have come from interior villages. Their mother tongue is Telugu. For them, it is very hard to study in English, and that too IB curriculum. So in library reading lessons and research lessons, we do this huge data capture, and then from there, we are able to decipher this. So in your case would be different. It's not necessary to uh, you know absolutely in your scenario how can you do it, but pick up some strings and start working on that, and then you will see that with those threads, you will make something very good for yourself. Okay, right now no need to copy much of what we have done. Just start working on it, and then you will see that you will be able to
Yeah, I think there is some technical issues again.
Yeah. Faisal, can I ask you a question
Yes, please.
before she joins?
Yeah.
See, the CBSE has this. Sorry. CBSE has this reading program, etc. Right? Is it on par with the curriculum, or is it independent of?
No, no
Is it
connection.
part of library program?
It's a part of it. They are just giving to these some activities to improve reading skills, nothing else.
Okay, it's part of library
So
program, not curriculum.
no, 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 no. It's not connected with library
Okay.
curriculum. It's only for some
Okay.
activities where you can enhance their reading skills or reading competencies, just like that.
Okay.
So you can attract your children towards reading using that activities.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Madhu ma'am, please go on. Please unmute. Please unmute, ma'am. Yes.
Faisal, can you scroll down?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Okay, now you see I have used the word strand. This in your case it would be, we have used the word month.
Okay.
We'll simplify a bit because it's complex. We may not be able to achieve this. So month. Your first month of joining the school is which month?
It will
May.
be May. Yeah. May or June. In some cases,
May,
it will
if
be
it's
June.
May 27, then it should be June,
April, I think.
right? If it is April, I'm saying according to your school curriculum or your school opening, just write that.
Yeah.
Overall, it will come to 9 months. Any school,
Yes.
all schools work for 9 months. Then what connection? Our second is skill development.
Some issue. Again, network glitch.
So, dear participants, you can go through this table. First one, as Madam said, that stands, so you can include months here itself. Then second column is regarding connections. Okay, you just read out this. You can can see the highlighted areas, collaboration with language teachers. Okay. Then the third column, you can see strategies or activities or workshops or instructions. Here 2 points are highlighted. First one is author study. Basically, it depends on in which library you are working and in which system you are doing all these things. Then vocabulary, memory palace, research, access information to be informed and inform others. So what are the activities you can do? PPT, poster designing, book jacket design, digital scrapbook, etc., etc. So third column indicates the strategies and activities or programs that you are going to conduct. Then the fourth column, you can see learning outcomes. So what are the learning outcomes you are expecting? Finding, interpreting, judging, and creating information. Then 3 areas you can see.
I'm so sorry. This is happening. Well, what you do is now, this is a sample. Maybe you don't have to copy this. What you have to do is your month, and then one skill you choose. I was saying out of that chart that I have given you, out of the 3 skill sets, most of the librarians I have seen, they like to go for library skills, orientation, like somebody was mentioning. So in that month, you could pick up the library skills. For PYP or PYP, I'm saying primary school or middle school or senior school, everybody needs to get that, presentation of library skills. That how do you function? What are the timings? You make a brochure, make a presentation, meet them, give them QR code. What all activities, any activities you do or you want to do, just mention in the second column. Suppose you select library skills, for example. In library skill, what you want to do, further subdivide, subcategorize. Library skill orientation. In orientation, what do you want to do? Write one brief, one word for your reference. You want to tell them where's your catalog, how your library is like classified, what's the system, and how do you circulate books? Are there any timings? Are there any other services that you give? Those kind of things you could keep in the beginning month. And then strategy. Are you going to adopt a game strategy, or you're going to give a presentation, make everybody sit or, do overhead, or want to do some activities? So decipher that now. Then what will be the learning outcome of that? Am I able to explain you, my dear friends?
Yes.
Anyone has a question, you are very welcome. This is just a friendly session. I'm treating you just like kids. I'm trying to tell you small things maybe you already know, but many of you might not know. That's why I'm going slowly and just giving kind of a foundation course.
Ma'am, can you please explain a little about digital scrapbook?
Oh yeah, digital scrapbook is an activity on applied digital skill. It's a full course on that. And it can be completed in one lesson, say, or 90 minutes. After doing that, students can, download a certificate from Google.
Okay, it's available on Google only.
On Google only, but it's a very different site. I can share with you later.
Yeah, please, ma'am. Thank you.
That's a very wonderful activity. It improves media literacy of the students. It's a part of information literacy. So you can pick up that skill.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah. So the third part is your learning outcome. What will be the learning outcome? Do you see some learning outcomes here? Are you writing down or waiting? I'm not seeing any entries. As you write and post, the information comes to me. If you see here, I have written evaluation methods, learning outcomes. I divided the learning outcomes into 3 areas. What knowledge will they gain? What skills will they gain? And what attitude will improve? What kind of attitude they will get? If you read this, we did author study in the beginning, I think. Yes. We did author study in 3 languages. So evaluation methods, I kept bio sketches, posters of authors, book jackets on display. Then I have also written grade wise. And if I click on this resources for all lessons, Faisal, you can click and show them. I'm again on phone actually. I don't know what's the problem.
So I am sharing these resources.
Yeah, have a look at the resources. These resources are planned in the beginning only, like right now these days. Meaning you have to sit and go through and explore and whatever is suitable. Like we do research, you know, you might or might not use everything. But if you have resources now in place, you see how easy your life will become. And next document that you will make will be week-wise. How will you make lessons? That's the next document. This is only curriculum overview that you are making. Yeah, this is just a curriculum overview month-wise that you want to plan and what learning outcomes. Then it will become very specific every month, 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, what are you going to do? Then these resources are very helpful.
So, ma'am, you have to make it open to everyone, accessible.
I'm so sorry. I'm in such a state. I don't know what's happening.
Otherwise, the link will be shared, no? Then they can see all these things later also.
But see, these resources might not be useful to all since they are very particular, specific to my what I designed. So they will design on their own. So like month-wise, if you keep working, right now it is 5:14, we can go ahead for another 15 minutes. So you likewise, you pick up a skill and then think of a subject that you want to. Not necessarily with all the subject teachers you have to collaborate. Right now, forget about the teacher. Right now you think you have a syllabus in your hand, right? So the class you want, I have one question for you. Most of you have timetable or you don't have timetable? Can I know, Faisal, how many of them, if the majority of them have a timetable?
I do have timetable.
Yes, we do have.
Okay, if you have, it is all the more wonderful. Then it's more meaningful. Then if you have, is it weekly once?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will make one very strong suggestion to you all. What you do is you issue and return in all the 4 lessons in a month?
Yes.
It's my question.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. I have
If you do that.
stopped it. I have stopped it. I have stopped giving issue in all the periods. I issue only twice.
Wonderful. That's
For
what
now.
I wanted to say. You issue now twice only. Then you have 1 lesson for you where you can make a difference. Show your skills and enhance the kids' skills that you are planning now. Okay. See, kids will start enjoying. For example, even if you want start with author study, give them a choice. The books you have, resources you have, you can put them out. Let them choose author of their study. If they have devices, fine. Otherwise, they don't have devices, whatever library resources you have, let them use those. And then, do what activities you want them to do, you decide. I have given you one example that how do we conduct author study. Then how will it culminate? Means how the end will happen. How will you decide that they have done something? Okay, they will do it and you make them. Like right now, what you're working, I made you submit everything beforehand. Now you keep working. In the end, I'll have a clear outcome of your learning. Whether I was successful in reaching out to you or not. If I was not successful, I will know. I will adopt another method. It's not
Madhu,
necessary. Yeah.
Ma'am, I just wanted to ask you a question. Ma'am, I have seen, ma'am, the schools, the CBSE schools, they mostly want usability of library in CBSE schools. And I have also seen that the schools, those who are getting affiliation while inspection is going on, they ask for usages at statistics. If we don't use it more, if we don't issue more, they are like, why are not issuing more? And I had an inspection. I think you must be knowing about NABET inspections. NABET
No, I'm
is
not
again, and NABET and SQA. They are going to implement it, I think, from June.
Okay, what is that?
SQA is again quality analysis. They have started for CBSE. SQA is basically a CBSE platform that judges schools for quality. And they have joined hands with NABET, and they are going to check libraries on these statistics. So how, if we don't issue more, then how we have to deal with them?
Listen, issuing more. How do you know that students are reading? You have no way. Here, you have no, I will tell you the evidences. You will create evidences. Students will give you evidences. Now, right now, I say, for example, I'm giving you one example. I'm teaching you, you are learning. I already have the evidence of your learning with me. How many of you have learned to what extent? Are you seeing that? What statistics I have gathered? Same way, for anything and everything, say, for example, author study. I'm giving you picking up one activity. Author study is directly related to literature. What I did is that I found out from the syllabus that teachers are going to teach some poems by Ruskin Bond and some other author. So what we did, we picked up those books, and also those authors, we also gave them a freedom, bigger window also. We included those authors, what is happening in English classes, and we gave them a bigger window, choose authors of your choice as well. Okay. Now, after doing, they made presentations, they made hard copies, soft copies, everything, and submitted. What we did, we scanned everything we have. Faisal, can you share the Padlet link with them where the student work rests of 3 years? What CBSE? CBSE will fall fan of you. This is what you are doing. They will go crazy looking at that. that how you are making good use of the library and how
That
you
is
are
the
making
thing
it.
we want to do, ma'am. That is the thing we want to do, ma'am.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I would say that if we are not doing simply issuing and retaining things, and we are not giving any evidences how students are getting things or how they are getting some learning outcomes, etc. And if we can reflect all these things, then CBSE will also, just like ma'am said, will be a fan of us. Right.
Yes, sir. Faisal sir, I must say that I am a very big fan of yours, and I have seen a web page that you have developed for students, and I have seen so many what we can say reviews that students put up in your web page. And sir, I also want to develop such a web page. If you could help me out.
We'll think about another session, but this the curriculum is actually what we are doing so far, just like activities we are conducting,
Yeah.
programs we are doing.
Yeah, yeah.
The curriculum is taking
Yes,
us
sir.
to a different level, okay, to a higher
Yes,
level.
sir.
Then only we can
Yes.
showcase what we are doing. We can
Yes.
focus on these retaining things and learning outcomes, etc. Then only people will realize that what librarians are doing and how we can showcase, okay, what students are achieving,
Uh,
okay, from the librarians also.
yes. Madhu ma'am, I have
Yeah.
also created a curriculum for this year, ma'am. But
Mhm.
but it is not scientifically done because we just wanted to like our principal was just behind me to create the curriculum. I have created it, but I don't feel like I have researched anything and I have created the curriculum. So I am going to revive it in my. This is I think we have holidays now, so we are going to revive that curriculum. I'm going to revive that curriculum.
I think we can
Whatever
have 10
I have
minutes
done.
for question answer session. Right now, if we can complete it, other people will benefit. And this
Yes.
internet connection is really bothering me. Faisal, can we click and show them how can we make connections with the classroom? One example I have given here, connecting with classrooms. Just open that.
This one.
Yes. Third one, connecting with classroom. Now see, this document is for all the subject teachers. If you see that, grade leader has posted that. Now what I do is, in my curriculum also you will see the same thing. She is there doing some biographies. Okay, so have a look at it. My section in the reading last, if you see that, what is my plan for the week? This is weekly plan. This is a real document I'm sharing with you. And it is in this week, this will happen in the coming week, tomorrow. Can you match the first English and the last?
Last one is reading. Am I right?
Yeah, now last one is reading. Can you read out for them? First one also?
First one.
Students will read biography.
First one is English. Students will read a variety of biography and engage meaningfully with the text to gain an understanding of the conventions of biography. Yeah.
Okay, this is what is happening in their classroom. And what's going to happen in the library, I have a wider variety of biographies than the English teacher, isn't it?
Yeah.
She might talk of one or two biographies. So what we are going to do in the reading session is,
A lot of topics are given there, and we have integrated all the subjects.
no, if you scroll down to reading, Yeah, or you could pick up any topic like.
Integrated sciences is also there.
Yeah. But since it's also, yeah, connected with the program. So what I have written, yeah.
So reading, students will.
I will be teaching them note-taking skills.
Yes, make notes using capture and create style. Then interview a partner to write notes for a brief biography.
You got it? So they will read biographies for 2 lessons in a week. And then within that lesson, they'll talk to each other and take notes, they interview each other and note down in the style of capture and create. Now, are you able to design at least 1 month activity?
The question is open to all participants.
Sorry?
Your question is open to everyone. Am I right?
Yes. Yes. Write down the learning outcomes, all the 5 columns that you have created. Please complete. I don't mind if you take the ideas from here. There are lots of ideas. Learning outcomes are there.
Create stories for children. Share with you. This Jamboree is a wonderful activity that you are doing.
Yes. This time we did folk tales. Faisal, before we close, I would like to show them the overview, the week wise. It is on the next slide. If you go to the next slide, it is sample curriculum overview and answer to the question what one Mr. Sir was saying. Students reflection. Yeah, this is again.
Sample curriculum overview.
Yeah, you see then how actually this document that you are making today takes shape like this. If you scroll down, Faisal, you will see starting from 1st of August to last day of May working, week wise, everything is mentioned over here.
Yeah, it's very comprehensive.
Comprehensive, it's a roadmap, the word I'm using. You sit back and then make it better and better.
Key themes, core competencies.
It's the same key themes and skill set that you're picking up.
The week is given, then unit title, then objective by the end of this lesson.
Yeah.
Material strategy, then assessment method.
Based on that document, this document will be made. It's good for your holidays.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. It will be useful.
No, but you have to make it, actually research on it and work on it. It should be on your tips. Like, you know, I can just like that speak about whatever units we have done.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
The reading skills workshops and many things are there. Yeah, a lot of ideas are there. Lot of ideas.
And so far, everything has been accomplished.
Oh, great.
Done. Everything. And how do we say it is done? I want to share the Padlet link. The problem is, it has opened. 1 minute. Internet is coming and going. I'll share that Padlet link with you.
Okay. There are total 73 lessons are there, I think. If I am right, there are 73 lessons, then 15 weeks.
I'm sharing in the chat box the Padlet link. This is 2 years student work.
So it is in the chat box. So I'm sharing that Padlet.
Archana ma'am, and there is query by Archana ma'am in the chat box. And there is a query by Archana ma'am that unfollowed the project after without strategy. So this is a query Archana ma'am. Kindly answer.
So what was the query?
Yes, the query is any rubrics to map the reading progress after the activity? Ma'am is
Our Madhu ma'am is following any rubrics to map the reading progress after the activity or any strategy? This is the question by Archana ma'am.
Madhu ma'am, you're please unmute. Please unmute, please. Madhu ma'am, please unmute.
Muted.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
God, I
please.
spoke so much.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm asking how much time, I don't know. How much time will it take for you to make this basic curriculum? If I show you too many things, you will get confused. I'm a long timer and too much into depth. So to you begin, those who are already on to this, make it scientific. Okay, try to complete this document that you have created today yourself. Is 1 week sufficient? By next Saturday,
Yes, ma'am.
I'll have a look at every document. Believe me,
Mm-hmm.
every document and send you a comment.
Okay. So I'll let you know the.
Madhu ma'am, there is a query in the
Yeah,
chat box.
please, please.
Please take the question also.
What is that?
Good evening, Madhu ma'am. I'm Archana and I'm from a
Yes.
CBSE school. So, what my query actually regarding reflection, the student reflection only. So, suppose I planned and I have done my activity, but how I'll judge the progress, reading progress? Do students reflect? Are you following any rubrics for that, or just students are doing their activity and based on those activity only we can judge the reading progress or the skill, whatever we are planning for?
It's up to you. You want to do the reflection after every unit. See, I call it a unit. 1 month, 1 unit. In 9 months, you will do at least 9 units, 9 skills, 9 types of skills, 9 types of learning outcomes. And if you do it side by side, it's a very good idea to create a Google form, right?
Yeah.
And what you want to assess in CBSE scenario, like we have a very different system where we can assess children, but here you can simply make a Google form and your response sheet, Excel sheet you can create.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
then when students respond to that, it makes the graph on its own. You will know how many people have understood and how many people have not.
Yes, ma'am. Those
Right,
who
am I
have,
able to explain you?
yeah, ma'am.
Okay, that's a
Thank
very
you.
cool idea. Yeah.
Thank you.
Or if you don't have technology in place, everybody doesn't have laptops, then it could be handmade. Then you can always scan those, I don't know what facilities you have, but scan the documents, the responses, or the percentage you can take out. It's like teachers, they also have to assess. Otherwise, you will never ever know what you are doing.
Yes, ma'am. Surely, that's a great idea. That at least we need to map the children where they are going, what they are getting, because planning is something different, and practically what children are getting, that is a different thing. So we should at least reach there. How much they learn, what we are doing, and how much they are accepting, they are observing, they are doing it. So
Yeah,
that map should be there. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
yeah. Archana, school has given us timetable, time, they have trusted us.
Yes, ma'am.
So I really don't think we should be glorified with our own achievements, ourselves only. We don't know actually what is on the reality ground.
Yes.
You have to walk an extra mile to see that.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, inspectors will come and do that, and they will do it their way.
Yes, surely, ma'am. Actually, honestly speaking, uh, exactly, I'm not 100% satisfied what the outcome every year comes. But yes, we are trying our best to fill that gap. No? So that's why I joined SLA and I have learned a lot of things here, especially you. And every time, whatever sessions we are getting, and all the suggestions, what is coming in the WhatsApp group, that's actually I learned a lot. Thank you so
Uh,
much. Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Archana. That really motivates us as a team. That yes, I have also shared sample students' reflection. How does it show?
That will be a great help, ma'am,
Yeah.
actually.
I think it's
Yeah.
quite a lot of, I should say, learning. If how much you could catch up, I don't know. That your documents will tell me. I can't feel myself glorified. Oh, I've done a good job. Rather, I feel I have shared too much of information. I should have shared less. But sharing less, I think most of you are quite now, very good professionals. Sharing more is also not bad. You're not kids, right? So at least you can, start finding your way that how to, make it, good direction to move on, isn't it? I had very poor internet connection. Oh my God, I'm gone crazy today.
Ma'am, I have one question.
Yes,
Please
please.
suggest some suggestions. How can we guide our students to do how to do research works as you said earlier?
Uh-huh. So, see, research is a process. Uh, Once again, everything is not possible in one session of 1.5 hour, 2 hours. We will take down your suggestions that you want to learn the research process to teach how to teach the students, right? See, research process is a very big thing. It's a huge
Yes.
umbrella. But how do you reach out? We start teaching right at primary school level, but their level is different, middle school level is different. I created a whole curriculum for whole school from 6 to 12, which was like delivered by 12 teachers. Will you believe it? It was
Okay.
highly successful. And now we are doing another ATL. We did research. Now I have imbibed those skills into the reading curriculum. During pandemic, 2 years we taught that, the whole school. Imagine what importance it was. Imagine, from the library department. 12 teachers teaching. Yeah,
Just like we are doing for IB sector, now the same thing can be replicated or means in a different way in CBSE schools around
yeah,
the country.
yes.
So then
I
this
have pulled out myself from IB schools activities. Do you know that? It's because I'm so much involved here.
yeah. But it will give a complete comprehensive framework for everyone
Hmm.
because thousands, lakhs of schools are there in the country and CBSE schools they are
I'm much more happy to work for our India instead. IB librarians, they are very well versed. They get trainings. Even I'm starting my training day after tomorrow already. Yeah, category 3 workshop. But here it is more needed.
yeah
Otherwise, doing all this association thing is a waste.
exactly.
I hope I could reach out to everyone. If I didn't, please ask questions, send me a mail, okay? Or post your questions here. The organizers event team will ask me. I will. Let's meet next time, next week.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So so there will be a continuing session. It's a and session will be continued. So we need to
Yes, this is a,
yeah
yeah, I'll have a look at this. What is it? Then, what are the shortfalls? We can work on that. So make it perfect.
yeah
Then they can work on the week wise lesson plans. They are actually lesson plans,
yeah
week wise.
yes. So I suggest everyone to share the links on the Padlet given. Okay,
Yeah.
because we will
And we should
continue.
have access to it.
Exactly. And it will be open to everyone and we will learn together. So we will share the things, whatever we are having now. Any more questions?
Sir, I want to know about digital scrapbook more. Yeah.
1 minute. I'm just having a look what they have done. How many people have? Can somebody look for me? That how many people are working? Because it's very important. We are spending time. And to think by listening you can do it, it's not possible. Unless otherwise your hands are on it.
Request events team to see how many people responded on the Padlet, please.
So I can see 32 members responded the CBSE under CBSE. May not be in full, but I think it's the started.
Yeah, 32 participants.
32, whereas I can see here 67, 68. What happened to others?
Yeah, I just counted only CBSE, not other one.
Okay. Check out others. Total should be. I have shared one link just now. Have you got it? Digital scrapbook query.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay, if you click on this link.
Right there. Madhuji, it's there. This is a digital scrapbook you are shared, right?
Yeah, I'm saying,
Yeah.
that's what I'm explaining. If you go to this is a complete.
And we have tried this digital scrapbook for our competition, I think 2 years back. That online competition for children. That
And I think during pandemic, National
Portal.
Library, right? Yeah.
Where
Madhuji, we lost your voice. I think
Yeah,
there's a problem with
internet.
the connectivity.
I'll have to call my IT people because I stopped working from home at all. So today I'm working, seeing it's really nonsense.
no problem. We got a lot of things.
You see, Plan B worked, Faisal.
Yeah, it's always there. A plan B must be there. Team is there for you always.
Madhuji, the one that you shared is opening to digital this thing, Google.
Yeah, Google only. It's,
Yeah.
This digital scrapbook
Yeah.
is a part of Google.
Yeah.
The friends, we put a feedback form in the message box. Please kindly fill it up, all of you.
Sir, in this digital skill, are we supposed to create our own class?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Your own class, you be as a teacher, then there are lessons.
Right. So far this I have done. Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So, yes, I'm a student. Then you have to send that link to your students. They will be able to log in. You will be able to track their progress. There are videos, 1 minute videos, 1 minute video, and they have to work, 2 minutes video, and they have to work, and they have to submit.
So you have to complete all these things, formalities first.
All these things, then you can, a teacher can pull down a Google certificate for them.
Yeah. writing and proper name, etc., then start teaching, then I think it will end up
Yes.
positively.
Madhu ma'am.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
Do
I'm
you know
listening.
Hindi?
Yes, I know Hindi. Punjabi,
Okay.
Hindi, everything.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Geeta from Haryana.
अच्छा
मैम
गीता,
यू यस मैम आपने मतलब करिकुलम के फील्ड में आज जो आपने जितना भी बताया आपने बहुत ज्यादा काम किया और हम इस फील्ड में बिल्कुल नहीं, हमने कभी कुछ नहीं किया है। हमारा
मैं
सिंपल एक मतलब
इसी वजह से डर रही हूँ कि मैंने ज्यादा बता दिया, ऐसा तो नहीं कि डर के भाग जाएंगे सब।
यस मैम, नहीं नहीं भागेंगे नहीं मैम, बिल्कुल ना, जैसे लेमैन की भाषा से स्टार्ट करके बिल्कुल रूट से शुरू करना पड़ेगा मैम। आपने इतनी बड़ी बड़ी टर्म यूज की हुई है जो आपने खुद ने बनाया मैम, वो बिल्कुल सिर के ऊपर से जा रही है।
ओह गॉड, मैंने बहुत सिंपलीफाइड तभी वो चार्ट बनाया कि वहां से पिकअप करो।
नहीं पिकअप तो कर लेंगे मैम, लेकिन वो तो फिर कॉपी पेस्ट ही होगा ना।
गीता अगर मैं सैंपल नहीं दिखाती आप कैसे बिलीव करोगे और कैसे कहोगे ये हो सकता है?
नहीं नहीं मैम, मैंने ये नहीं कहा कि आपने सैंपल दिखा के कुछ गलत किया, सैंपल तो दिखाना ही था मैम। फैजल सर भी केवी से ही है, मैं भी केवी से, और इसमें बहुत सारे लोग और केवी से होंगे। और केवी भी मैम हमारे हरियाणा के केवी जिसमें बिल्कुल ऐसे बच्चे आ रहे हैं जिनके फादर किसी के लेबर है, कुछ ऐसे है, तो उनको पढ़ना तक भी नहीं आता है। तो एक पीरियड है हमारे पास वीक में, उनको इशू भी करनी है, फिर कभी रीडिंग मंथ सेलिब्रेट करना, कभी रीडिंग मतलब रीडर क्लब की एक्टिविटी करनी है, कभी कुछ करना, कभी इशू करना, कभी उनसे वापस लेना, उनकी नोटबुक चेक करनी है। तो हमें तो एक बिल्कुल ऐसा सिंपल से चाहिए कि जैसे, और
वो बच्चे वैसे ही आपके पास इतना फ्रीडम है ये करने का, अगर आपके पास एक भी लेसन है ना और आपने प्लान करा है उसको अच्छे से। देखो इश्यू रिटर्न तो आप ब्रेक टाइम में भी कर सकते हो, उनको बोलो इश्यू रिटर्न बेटा कभी भी हो जाएगा।
सुनिए, करने में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, मुझे करना है, ऐसा नहीं कि मुझे नहीं करना। आपने जो बताया मुझे बहुत कुछ करना है, लेकिन वो जो मतलब जो लिखने वाला जो काम है ना, जो ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट में आ रहा है कि जो हमें फाइनली मतलब दिखाना है किसी को जो आ जाए, उसमें इतने परफेक्ट नहीं है। करने को कुछ भी कर लेंगे, करने में प्रॉब्लम नहीं।
गीता मैंने वही तो कहा,
वो जो डॉक्यूमेंट्री जो प्रूफ है ना, वो रखने बहुत मुश्किल है, तो उसके लिए चाहिए मैम आपकी जो गाइडेंस है।
Now I think we got an idea how to do all these things, how to develop the curriculum and how to rearrange our library periods and how to manage everything together. But anyway, these the conditions are very different in different parts of the country.
नहीं फैजल सर, एक्टिविटी कर लेंगे, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, एक मंथ में एक एक्टिविटी रख ली, लेकिन उसके लिए एविडेंस क्या, उसका मतलब उसके लिए स्किल क्या चाहिए, ये सब चीजें करनी बहुत मुश्किल है। मतलब मेरे साथ ये प्रॉब्लम है, एक एक्टिविटी मैंने डिजाइन कर ली है।
प्रॉब्लम है ना, अगर आपको इंस्पेक्शन आ जाएगा ना कि आपको करना है, फिर आप करोगे
नहीं? इंस्पेक्शन के लिए तो मैम 20 साल से कर ही रहे हैं, संगठन में 20 साल से, तो इंस्पेक्शन
बिल्कुल चेंज हो गया है गीता, गवर्नमेंट बिल्कुल चेंज हो गई है एजुकेशन को लेकर के, और ये बड़े नए नए रूल्स आएंगे, और आप जो लोग इसको नहीं कर पाएंगे ना उनको फील्ड छोड़ना पड़ेगा, पता है आपको?
नहीं करना तो है मैम, ये तो कोई एक्सक्यूज नहीं है कि हमें नहीं करना है। मैं सिर्फ आपसे ये चाह रही हूँ कि आप बिल्कुल सिंपल से शुरू करके हमें बताएं, मतलब इतना जैसे वीकली तक मतलब हमें नहीं पहुंचना, पहले हमें मंथली करना है। मैं ये कह रही हूँ,
वीकली तो मैंने आपको बोला ही नहीं करने को अभी।
नेक्स्ट सेशन जो ना, तो उसमें बिल्कुल स्टार्टिंग से मैम बिल्कुल की ये एक्टिविटी लेने के लिए।
लोग ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने काफी काम किया हुआ है गीता, बड़े लोग ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने काफी काम किया हुआ है, ये उनके लिए हेल्पफुल
तो हमने तो कुछ नहीं, हाँ उनके लिए तो है मैम है, लेकिन जिन्होंने हमें बिल्कुल कुछ भी नहीं किया, तो हमें बिल्कुल स्टार्टिंग से नेक्स्ट तो
5 कॉलम से शुरू करो ना,
रखना है
आप 5 कॉलम से शुरू करो।
यस मैम।
मधु मैम मैं कुछ सजेशन दूं क्या आप मैम? मैं चाहता था कि हम लोगों को ना एक्चुअली ये जो आप टर्म्स यूज करते हो ना, ATL और ELS और ये सारी चीजें ना हम लोगों को CBSE में नहीं बताए गए हैं, और इंटरनेशनल जी सर, ओके, हाँ ओके,
ATL क्या है? एक्चुअली मैंने आपको अपना सैंपल दिखाया। मैंने आपको 5 सिंपल कॉलम्स बनाने को बोला है। मेरे वाले कॉलम तो सैंपल है आपको। दैट्स ए रियल टाइम, वो किसी इंटरनेट से डाउनलोडेड नहीं है, माइंड यू। एक
हाँ,
एक
मैम।
लाइन मेरे हाथ की लिखी है, वो ओरिजिनल चीज है। जो कुछ मैंने आपको दिखाया, एक भी चीज उसमें से इंटरनेट से डाउनलोडेड नहीं है कि आपको यहाँ से उठा लिया, वहां से उठा लिया। आपको मैंने 5 कॉलम दिए हैं, इसलिए मैंने पहले आपसे स्केलेटन बनवाया है डॉक्यूमेंट का। डोंट गो आफ्टर दैट। वो सिर्फ आइडियाज के लिए कि आप देखो उसमें से कोई आइडिया आपको पसंद आता है। आप भी तो अमित इतने सालों से काम कर रहे हो ना, आप कोई नया स्लेट तो नहीं है ना आपका कि आप आज काम
नहीं
शुरू
मैम,
करोगे,
नहीं,
isn't it?
नहीं मैम।
आप वो वाले 5 कॉलम फिलअप कीजिए, यहाँ से आइडिया लीजिए। ATL इज अप्रोचेस टू लर्निंग। ये स्टूडेंट्स के लिए हमारे यहाँ स्किल्स के नाम है, जिसमें आपका लाइब्रेरी स्किल, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल, आपका इंफॉर्मेशन लिटरेसी, ये सब आती हैं उसमें। सेल्फ मैनेजमेंट स्किल, वो आपको एड्रेस, आप डिफरेंट सेटअप है वो। आप सिंपल स्किल चूज किए, तभी मैंने आपको एक सिंपल चार्ट दिया। आप उस चार्ट में
Yes.
से स्किल सेलेक्ट करो, वहां डालो,
हाँ।
आप क्या करना चाहते हो वो लिखो, उसकी लर्निंग का आउटकम आपको क्या समझ में आती है वो लिखो। बिल्कुल कॉपी करने को नहीं बोला मैंने, आप वहां से आइडिया उठाओ अगर आपको समझ में आती है तो। नहीं तो आप भी, यू आर ए प्रोफेशनल, इजंट इट?
Yes.
यू गो टू स्कूल, यू गेट योर सैलरी, ऐसे तो नहीं मिल रही आपको, कुछ तो करते होंगे ना आप।
Yes, ma'am.
बस
Faisal sir, am I audible now? I've been trying to. Yeah. First of all, I want to thank Madhu ma'am for such an envisioning thing, because we were also doing, as we have principles changing, as ma'am said, 3 weeks. Then we made 1 month, like that we were making. And then another thing that I want to tell is CBSE has, we have to set up, as ma'am said. And about, as Geeta ma'am was saying about issue written, we cannot issue written every week. We have to keep a set. If it is for 14 days, then obviously we are doing it like that. So in between, we have enough time for teaching students the various activities, making how to read, and there are many things that we can do in between. So it's not that we don't have time, we can.
Thank you, Nina.
We have to change. In KVS
Yes.
also, you can see that a lot of changes happened in the library for the last 1
Yeah.
year. So gradually we have to evolve ourselves, and we have to increase our standards, and we have to go to this curriculum, because when KVS library policy initiated, there was one simple curriculum was suggested at that time, but it was not approved. Okay, but anyway, now we are having a complete or comprehensive curriculum designed before us, and the ma'am is there to teach or to do all these things, and it will help everyone. It will help everyone, not only CBSE, in other sectors also, all schools or all librarians will be benefited from this. I suggest that
But
we
if,
have to raise our standards.
Yes.
Just going
Participant, please.
standards, and we have to integrate with the curriculum, and we have to collaborate with the teachers, and
Yes.
then only we can raise our standards also.
Yeah.
Administration is doing the same thing.
Same thing. Yes. We
but
can-
I think Faisal, every curriculum now is looking for every syllabi is looking for the curriculum comprehensively, but they are not insisting initially, so that people will catch up with that. As simple as that.
we have to show our authorities this is what we are doing in the form of curriculum or lesson plan. They will not say, they will say their library doesn't have a lesson plan or curriculum, but when we say yes, we are giving you, they are accepting it. So we have to do it.
We have to set the standards.
Yes. We cannot say, we cannot say CBSE has not given us this or that. We have to set it.
Participant, please fill the feedback forms before leaving the. Participant, please fill the feedback form and make accessible your Google Doc so that it can be evaluated.
Thank you very much for being wonderful.
Excuse me,
audience.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in the resources column, last column, resources one, what should we put on that column?
See, for example, you have decided, say, I'll take example from me, you want to do author study, okay? Or you want to do biographies with your students. You're using all the collection that you have. You design in such a manner that whatever you have in the library, the one which are not being used, they should be highlighted and connected with curriculum. See, biographies, students wouldn't go and, pick up. it is
Yes,
happening
ma'am.
in English class, so you pick up all the biographies and you see, no need to say it is happening in English. They will say, ma'am, we are doing it in English class also. See, you have more of these. So when you have more of these, now let's make biography of each other. How do you make biography? Elements of biography. Now, where you will find, you will research on internet. There are many templates of making biography.
Information.
Okay, so you could keep as a resource, in your lesson plan, or you can tell them, okay, you take this template, you say educational qualification, date of birth, this, that, achievements in life. There are 4 5 points in making a biography. You go and ask your mother. Mother Day is coming up, 14th of May over here. That's what everybody got interested. Yeah, I will ask my mother. What are, I'll make a biography of my mother.
Mother.
Grade 6, 7, 8, they are a good, I mean, practice ground to do anything, and they will give you very good result. People, primary years, so you just, they are too much. This kind of a thing will excite them like anything. My battery is.
I got it, ma'am. Thank you.
Krishna.
Krishna, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you so very much, ma'am, for the beautiful session. We have learned a lot how to design our own curriculum by the very grassroots level. You taught us today what kind of activity we inculcate to design on own curriculum. It will be a great help for all the librarians to be more skillful in their day-to-day activity. We got a roadmap how to uh, make a successful library period and inculcate lots of reading habit and other research skill in the student. Thank you so very much, ma'am, for the beautiful and fruitful session. Now I invite Asha ma'am to extend the vote of thanks. Thank you, ma'am. Over to Asha, ma'am.
Hello everyone. A very good evening to everyone. I Asha. First and foremost, I would like to thank you SLA team for organizing this wonderful session. My sincere thanks to Madhu Bhargava ma'am uh, for enlightening us with her knowledge of how to develop our own library curriculum. Ma'am, we are also thankful to you for always being a helping hand. A big thank you to Faisal sir for moral support. My heartfelt gratitude to the entire SLA team for always being a part of the program organized. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Asha, ma'am.
First, sir, shall we announce the next week program in case we are.
Next week, if everybody is ready, we can do that. But I won't be there. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, we can announce it and discuss it with madam and. Thanks to Madhu madam who made it possible. Because of madam. Only we.
Very much needed nowadays because we have to showcase what we are doing of SLA.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us this Sunday evening on this webinar. We look forward to have you again on this platform with another very interactive session with SLA team. Thank you each and everyone who joined us today. Kindly fill the feedback form and make accessible your docs so that it can be accessible. Thank you and have a great evening ahead.
Thank you to
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Thanks to all of you.
Bye. Bye.
Krishna ma'am, please stay back. Some comments will be there from our team.
Yes.
And Asha ma'am.
I'll be the last person to leave always.
Madhuma left. I think.
Oh, Madhu madam left.
Lots of net issue with her today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was stuck with my mic, unable to open.
It's not an easy job to sit 2 hours continuously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But many things were cleared within this 2 hours. Very informative. You remember, Faisal sir? I once asked you about lesson plan, how you do in KV, and you send me a. No. And after that, I'll tell you, my answer has become more clear because once you gave me that, that was little like I was using. I didn't go with that because that was like an annual plan because we were told to make week wise. So then I searched for.
KVs actually we did an annual plan only. We prepared,
Ha,
but we
ha.
haven't
So
done any curriculum.
then we were told to do class wise, week wise, for class 1 to 6 what you're doing. So then I looked for then I got came across an American school primary curriculum. So same way which ma'am said, the evaluate and all those things. Then we,
So California
then,
standard because IB
ha,
people
ha.
around the globe they are doing all these things for the last
Yeah.
20 years.
And that took, I think, 1 month to understand it, then to implement it, and we had to submit it. So gradually, then later on, the next principal said no, week wise, monthly wise. Then came annual. So all the three we,
But it will take a lot of time anyway because
yeah.
CBSE side we see that a lot of issues are there along the ways. But
Hmm.
anyway, gradually we have to rise up. Otherwise, we will be
Yes.
sticking there with all these
Yes.
things.
Yes.
And like
No, in for CBSE you have blessings because CBSE themselves are giving you reading that 100 days and all those things are there. You can use those, include that in your week-wise activities.
that part is only I think so only regarding the activities and just simply conducting all these things.
No. You see what I have been doing. If you see, I made a lesson plan where I've used Storyweaver link
That way
that
we
is
can use it.
connecting.
Yes.
That way we can do it. So we are guiding them in person, and they are doing it, and the result is there to show others also. This we have done
Used to
online or
do you remember
बच्चे पंखा बंद कर देना.
when we are preparing this library policy?
Yeah.
Just simply put one this information literacy curriculum there.
Yeah, we forgot. It's not there.
At that time, it was there in the first and second draft of the policy.
Yeah, it's been too early. I think 2009 and 10. That time this word has not evaluated.
And they were surprised because a curriculum for library. What is the purpose of that? What we are going to teach there? Okay, so a lot of
Right.
questions were
We
there.
have been we have lots of other things like statistic and all. We would have reduced that and added this literacy part.
Yeah.
Chalo, that's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we can integrate just like this. If we can integrate the subjects or curriculum with our library, then it will
Mm,
surely beneficial for us and for the children also. That we can showcase
mm,
what they have done, how we have graduated, and teaching, learning, data, yeah, assessment, everything will be there.
right. Today there was hell lot of work since morning. Madhu ma'am told me. only the members who have paid will be joining, and the things have floated, and those she did not wanted because they have not renewed for last 2 years, and there were few members. I mean,
Shafi, 1 minute, Ishrat, 1 minute. Somdatta that you removed. I have quit SLA. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫൈസലിന് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് ചെയ്ത് ഞാൻ events now you know. Now you
yeah, but otherwise also there were I think 80 members, 80% of the members, they were paid members. Rest of the 10 or 20 members, they were like they entered from nowhere. I don't know, they were not even the I think 3-4 names were there which I could not recognize. I've been
link is floated actually. Some of them float the link. Even I felt more than so many people outside from outside.
Chalo, but this session has improved my area.
Yeah,
I had so much of renewals.
Yes.
A big thank to Krishna madam too.
Yeah, she did really well. Yes, she
Krishna
did it
very
really
well.
No time.
Krishna has done very nicely.
Krishna and even Asha ma'am.
She was telling me she is for the first time. I didn't feel that she is doing it for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Krishna, claps for you.
Please
come. I never felt that you're doing it for the first time. You said now you're doing it for the first time.
But she's active otherwise also.
Yeah. Okay, so we are having this continued session. There I strictly suggest that we should opt for paid members only. Then only the renew will be happening.
I feel that somebody or some members are sharing the link, you know.
No, in the poster itself we are given the link, no?
Oh.
Next time, next session, continued session, we will make announcement that only for paid members, and those who are paid only will be given mail link.
That is enough. No need to keep any link on the poster.
Nowadays, even newspaper people are doing that. Premium articles like that.
Yes, that's it.
Then why can't you? Otherwise, as Faisal suggested, no, free for SLA members and paid session for the non-members.
That's also fine.
Right, that will be fine. Even Mamta Maggu was there. She has not renewed this 2-3 years.
That will work better.
She posted comments also, and then Methyl was there. Ma'am was more concerned with Methyl.
Not only comment, yaar, aate hi good morning everybody.
Maithili you're talking. Maithili content.
Yeah, Maithili. Yeah, she was there and she did. She copied everything. बोलते कि Madhu ma'am said she is doing everything for charge. She is taking good amount of money from people.
She has uploaded a document. I was opening that. I opened.
Shafi, എങ്ങോട്ട് പോകാൻ പോകുന്നു?
You just
മക്കളുള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് അടച്ചിട്ടൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കും. ഓക്കെ, ഇല്ല ലാപ്ടോപ്പ് ബാഗിലേക്ക് താഴെ ഇറങ്ങാം.
Ready to leave.
He's going for some trip now back.
Trip on next Tuesday only to Kashmir.
Oh, this Padlet link has to be
going to Leh Ladakh.
Okay, good.
Enjoy.
So, Faisal, next Sunday it is not possible for me.
For me too, not possible. Yeah.
And for me, I am waiting for stories. No, opportunity.
Okay.
Faisal sir, I am waiting for opportunities.
I'll be coming.
Anyway,
goodbye all. Shafi, when are you back? Shafi, good.
Krishna, anybody, even Ishrat, I have enough time. Makhi maar rahi hu. Online, if I want, I can do.
Because we are going to have chutti from
reading
6th
challenge.
of May.
Reading challenge हो रहा है ना, story weaver का.
6th of May is the last working day, Sunday से, next Sunday से.
हाँ तो उससे पहले एक दिन करा लेना, शाम को करा लेना 10 बच्चों के साथ.
हाँ वो मैं करा लूंगी. Right, I'll take up.
I'll do that. Story भी week wise चल रहा है ना, reading, get the children reading करके.
अच्छा. अभी तो since 1 month I've been hooked up with other things, useless school work. So library. Finally, we have been selected. हाँ, PM Shri school. What congrats यार, additional work. कुछ नहीं मिलना कुछ नहीं है, काम पूरा है.
Here all KVs in Trivandrum PMs.
Okay, I think they've selected all KVs.
Yes, my KV is also selected for PM.
I think
Funds तो मिलते हैं, but my principal doesn't use it. He believes in saving and returning it back to the government. He does not spend money. पिछले 2 साल से I have not bought any book. Just imagine my condition. हाँ, he does not. मैडम खरीदनी है तो मैथ्स की आर डी शर्मा खरीद लो और SL अरोरा खरीद लो, ये खरीद लो. कंप्लेंट करते हैं, लेकिन कंप्लेंट किसको करेंगे? प्रिंसिपल.
आर डी शर्मा तो खरीदना नहीं चाहिए केवी के लिए.
बिल्कुल नहीं खरीदना चाहिए, बट he says नहीं, मैं बच्चों को दूंगा.
लाइब्रेरी पॉलिसी के खिलाफ है.
मैं बोलती चलो सर मैं रेफरेंस बुक में खरीद लूंगी, बट ही इज गुड फॉर नथिंग. ही डोंट लिसन टू मी. वी डिड नॉट हैव एनी गुड एक्टिविटी सिंस लॉन्ग. मैं चुपके से कराती हूँ, क्लासरूम में ही कराती हूँ, लाइब्रेरी क्लासेस में. आई डोंट हैव इट. आई डोंट गेट एनी गुड प्लेटफॉर्म.
And ma'am, many librarians called up me, why are you doing their activity? Our principals were make these type of activity as KV Chawla is doing. So they keep stop doing this kind of activity. We don't have time. We are engaged with other activities. So please don't do
Threatening
your activity.
Threatening हो रहा है कृष्णा.
नहीं, depends. Like if you want, you can do it at your own level. Principal.
अरे जब से वो गीता मैम बोले जा रही थी मेरा माइक ही नहीं ऑन हो रहा. मुझे तो
फ्रस्ट्रेट बैठी हुई थी गीता ना.
मुझे बोलना था उनको कि ये क्या है, अनाप शनाप बोल रहे. खुद करोगे तब तो कुछ मिलेगा.
और अमित भी उसके
उसी टाइम से
अमित is also a KV librarian, I think.
उसी टाइम से मैं शाफी को मैसेज करूँ, शाफी मेरा माइक ऑन है. वो कह रहा है नहीं. फिर मैं वहाँ सेटअप पे जाके चेक करके प्रेस.
एक्चुअली उसी टाइम कृष्णा को इंटरफियर करना चाहिए था, है ना, क्योंकि वो सेशन के में Q&A सेशन के आइटम्स नहीं डालना है.
वो तो एक्नॉलेज कर रहा था, कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं था उसका. मधु मैडम थैंक यू.
नहीं वो एक्नॉलेज नहीं कर रहा था. वो कह रहा था दिस इज व्हाट
आई हैव मेड
फिर मधु मैडम फैसल सर, मधु मैडम लाइक ही इज इन फेस टू फेस विद दिस.
उसको जाके बोलेगी तू ये कर या ये इसको करके दिखाना है. वो इसको सेंट पॉल्स पे आना चाहिए था.
नहीं, पीपल थिंक लाइक गीता, दे थिंक SLA जो है ना बिल्कुल KV और बिलो KV लेवल का हो जाए, so that they don't want to learn new things. They just want to have their grievances all the time.
People want everybody in their mouth, just like capsule. मैडम ने गाइडलाइंस दिया है, उसके हिसाब से उनको डिजाइन करना है.
मैम ने तो कुछ नहीं बताया. मैम like I have started with very simple things and I think it worked. So you can start with very simple things. Library orientation
को दिया है अपने हिसाब से, अपने करिकुलम के हिसाब से हमको बनाना है ना. तो उनकी जैसे कैप्सूल बना के मुंह में डालने के लिए बोल रहे थे.
Yeah. She knows how to get
lots
it
of wisdom you can feel around
and she's been doing, I think I have seen her from 2008, so before itself she has been doing the workshops and other things.
Right. I think we also met in 2006 7 8
17 नहीं आप
7 8 नहीं हम पहले मिले हुए उनसे ना.
8 में मैं मिली थी. It was I think a book fair and other thing.
चलो guys, nice meeting you after so long. You are coming?
कहीं घूमने की प्लान है मेरे आने के पहले?
फिलहाल तो नहीं. You come when you are planning.
और घूम ले लिया.
We are leaving to Delhi on 8th, coming back on 13th.
अच्छा, 8th what time?
8th morning 8:30 is the flight landing there.
तो वो चाहिए होगा ना?
हाँ, बटुआ मेरे पास है इसका.
मैंने I have written, मैंने उसकी story बनाई है, adventure story, पब्लिशर को दे दिया.
Thank God it
Arey,
was her
it
luck.
was
We managed to
it
get
was a
it.
timely intervention, sir. Otherwise, if we were sitting like this and doing nothing, na, we would not have got it.
Because of that, no, I couldn't do so many things. My son's specs has to be changed. That card was also in the purse. I couldn't go to the hospital because of that. Public library card, it is there. But public
2233
library, I managed. I went and told the story because so many.
You put yourself inside that person.
Arey, no. She was having her first. What happened when we entered the metro? Her specs was somewhere, and then we were sitting there, and when we got a few, my specs, I lost it. I said nothing. Where did you keep? Here in the t-shirt. Specs is missing. And then she left with the trolley. I went got up. Luckily, I didn't put my leg. I saw something red and black. I said, "This your specs." That was the first thing.
Okay, so 8th is Monday, right? So do inform me before I think 7th evening में मुझे बताना. If in case it is possible, I'll send my husband. Otherwise on 13th, है ना, दोनों में से we'll finalize.
Okay.
Right? Okay then. It's better. Today it rained. Yesterday also it rained. The weather is really good. So one can enjoy.
26.
I still planning to go.
Where?
Don't go to Delhi. You go to
For?
Manali.
For घूमने के लिए दिल्ली.
कश्मीर जाओ. दिल्ली मत.
Summer में.
Okay.
No. Delhi don't go. Don't go.
Delhi
to Delhi
is like very hot in
You
May.
go to Chandigarh.
It will turn out to be.
You go to Chandigarh or Uttarakhand. If it is
Yes,
not
Uttarakhand is best.
Uttarakhand is good. Very good.
Good for what? You go to Shimla only. Shimla, Manali. They are far
No.
better. You go to outskirt
Kullu
areas.
Manali, Kullu Manali.
Rohtang Pass. We have been to Spiti. You go to Spiti.
Yeah,
It's such a
Spiti is-
beautiful areas. I mean, go to a place which are little far away from madding crowd. I mean, there's so much of rush in Uttarakhand because of Char Dham and सारा rush है उधर पे.
And
So you
moreover,
cannot-
if it is raining,
Faisal उधर जाके क्या करेगा?
हाँ. Uttarakhand I never liked. I have visited the entire range of
no.
Uttarakhand.
I'm telling you,
Kumaon and all.
you go to Nainital.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Nainital is good.
Shimla,
But Char
Jim-
क्या था वो? There is a waterfall and other things there. Mukteshwar, Nainital Mukteshwar, and then the Nainital Jheel and all that is good.
Nainital is good. But I would have suggested you go to Jim
go to
Corbett. Along
Shimla?
with that,
हाँ, Jim
Shimla is
Corbett.
good. Jim Corbett के साथ plan करते तो, but this is not the right season. March or October is the right season.
नहीं, अगर आपको जाना है, you go to northeast. Why don't you go to Shillong and other places?
They will be far better. So, yeah.
Sikkim also.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Krishna.
कृष्णा का voice crack हो रहा है.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank
हाँ,
you.
वो मैम I have network.
Yeah.